Nation, let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building, man. Welcome to the OakLosVegas podcast. I am your host, Graphk Raider, man. Salute to everybody here in the chat. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me this weekend, man. You already know. Breaking news came out a few minutes ago, man, from Adam Schefter. Raiders are officially releasing defensive end Chandler Jones, who was arrested yesterday in Las Vegas after a turbulent week. Per a league source, Jones has been away from the Raiders since Labor Day weekend and was placed on the NFI list on September 20th. He was arrested after allegedly violating a domestic violence temporary protective order. This was on his ex-girlfriend, you guys. Apparently, he went over there and stole a bunch of stuff off of her lawn and was burning it in his backyard. Jones posted on social media Monday that he was taken to a hospital against his will and later transferred to a behavioral health facility. So there you have it, you guys. I think we were all kind of waiting for this news to come out, but it is finally official. I think finally the straw that broke the camel's back per se was him going to jail. He did post bail yesterday, you guys. He is out, and I'm hoping at this point that he is getting the help that he needs, because this is very, very, very serious at this point. Once again, man, shout out to Adam Schefter for breaking the news. We have officially released Chandler Jones. And let's just keep it a buck, you guys. It's not just been a turbulent few weeks with Chandler Jones, but this experiment just hasn't worked at all, period, right? We went and got him last year in free agency, paid him a shit ton of money, traded Yannick for Rock Ya-Sin. And outside of him setting the edge, I believe he had about 4.5 sacks. Outside of that last year, dealing with the injury, one big play, that won us the game against New England. Outside of that, man, it's just been distraction after distraction. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm actually happy at this point that we're finally just moving on from him, because this is one less distraction that we have to worry about, right? At this point, everyone is up in arms about Jimmy G and his play, rightfully so. Everyone is up in arms right now over Josh McDaniels, rightfully so. Everyone is up in arms right now about our GM, David Ziegler, and the way he's drafting and the way he's operating, rightfully so. And even our leaders, in the locker room, it sounds as though Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby, Devontae, they've kind of had it up to this point, with this regime and what's going on. You know what I mean? So it's cool to just move on and get one less distraction outside of the building. And now we have to move on to Sunday tomorrow. Also, you guys, breaking news. Joey Bosa has been ruled. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna show you guys real fast the tweet. Let me bring this down real quick. I'm not even gonna do all that. Doubtful. Joey Bosa is doubtful for tomorrow's game. Another big blow to the Chargers. They're now without Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Eckler. There's no reason in the world we should not be able to go into SoFi tomorrow and win. Point blank, period, the end. If we can't figure out a way to get a W tomorrow, I'm going to be honest with you, this may be the longest year that we've ever experienced as Raider fans, man. Without Joey Bosa, Derwin James, and Eckler, those are three big talents that the Chargers are going to be missing tomorrow. So, and Mike Williams, Chris, is definitely out as well. I believe he's out for the season. Let me get these supers in real quick. Going to be a quick live, you guys. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this real fast. Salute to Junior out here in LA holding it down for the nation. Sad to see the situation with Chan. So what now? Do we make a move with the money freed up? Well, we got to kind of pump the brakes on that, Junior. There's no money freed up at this point. We got to figure out, I know they're probably talking to the NFL, trying to figure out, if this is, conduct detrimental to the team or how they're going to work around this. But either way, even if we don't get any money, I'm going to be honest with you, and it's sad. It really is. I believe that we probably should get that money back, right? But this was just a bad idea by this regime. It's on them. This is on Josh McDaniels and David Ziegler. Point blank, period, the end. And if we don't get that money back, just another black eye for these guys in this new regime in year 2, man. But we got to hold the horses on that right there, Junior. We have not freed up any cap space yet. So we have to see moving forward how he affects our salary cap. I believe he's owed 11.5 million next year or somewhere around there. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But either way, we had to get him we had to get him out of there. He may not be off the books at this point, but he had to be out of that locker room. Point blank, period, the end. Salute to Black Sunday. Sup, Graphk. Of course, every year is something with this team, whether it's Gruden emails, Ruggs accident, benching DC. Now it's CJ going crazy. We can add more to that. Damon Arnett, Josh Jacobs with the car accident, Nate Hobbs, the drinking incident. It's always something, Black Sunday. You're right. Up to this point, I'll be real with you guys. Vegas has definitely been a total shit show. And I'm not going to act as though Oakland was even better, because we had a lot going on out there as well. But the experience so far in Las Vegas, other fans taking over our stadiums, Nate Hobbs, Josh Jacobs, Damon Arnett, Henry Ruggs, John Gruden, Chandler Jones. It's just never ending at this point. Salute to Black Sunday. And also, man, salute to Max as well. Yes, Mac is playing, SJ. He will be playing. They rested him pretty much all week long in practice, but he will be playing. Salute to Max. I know it's off topic, but is it true that no. Let me say this, man, and salute to my brother, Raider Rain. If you guys are not following him on Twitter or Instagram, make sure you go follow little bro. That's family to me. I definitely love my little bro, but I think he's kind of getting ahead of himself right now. There's no real word that AO4 will be that will be out there, playing for us tomorrow. I've not seen anything. I've not heard anything behind the scenes. My people that are out there, have not told me anything. So I have no idea where Rain got that information from. And I'm not here to say that he doesn't know anything, because, I know Rain is attached to certain players and he knows a few guys. I know firsthand that Rain has some relationships with some players within the building and ex-players also. But I'm going to be real with you. I don't think anybody knows what is going on in terms of AO4. From what I've been told, it is Jimmy G season. He's been out there practicing limited in the past few days. I don't see how out of nowhere AO4 will be playing tomorrow. But I seen that Federal Hondo was talking about AO4 potentially starting, but there's no real, solid concrete facts to him playing tomorrow. Period. Would I love him to go out there and start tomorrow? Definitely. I would definitely love it. But there's no real news out on that yet. So, shout out to Rain, my brother, man, love him to death, like I said. But I got to question the authenticity of that, because I have look, I do this for a living, and I haven't gotten any word on anything with Aiden O'Connell. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think that Stu would be calling me immediately, like, yo, our guy is starting tomorrow, because of the Purdue connection. I think we would have knew firsthand about it. So, but I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully Aiden is out there starting tomorrow. That would be lovely. Yes, Lucky. It's official. Chandler Jones has been released. Adam Scheffler put the tweet out. Raiders are releasing defensive end Chandler Jones, who was arrested yesterday in Las Vegas after a turbulent week, per league source. Jones has been away from the Raiders since Labor Day weekend and was placed on the NFI list on September 20th. He was arrested after allegedly violating a domestic violence temporary protective order. And for those who have no idea what that means, his ex-girlfriend, he was supposed to stay away from her. Apparently he went over there, took a bunch of stuff from her house, in front of her house, and he was burning it up in his backyard. So yeah, that's that. I think that was the last straw at this point. With Chandler Jones, I think that was kind of, the thing that just wrapped this shit up. So I don't think we'll ever see Chandler Jones ever play a snap again, you guys, in the NFL. And it's sad because, this guy was on his way to, potentially being a Hall of Famer. And this is definitely a black eye, on what he's done up to this point, in the NFL. And it sucks, man. Prayers going out to Chandler Jones. Hopefully he finds the help that he needs, man. Dominic, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Caleb Williams, I'm sorry, y'all. I would give up our first round pick for the next 10 years to go get Caleb Williams, period. It is what it is. And I'm saying that. I'm dead ass serious. We can't draft anyways, right? I mean, especially in the first round. Look, if we're not in the top 5 or we're not at 1 where we can get Caleb Williams, I'm trading the next decade of first round picks to go get Caleb Williams, man, at this point. I'm sorry. Look, I've seen enough. I watched him today against Colorado. I think he had 6-7 tutties. This dude is the business. He's the truth. So look, think about this. 10 draft picks in the first round. We can go back and from the past 10 years that we've drafted, we probably only got 3 guys, maybe 4 tops that kind of did something for us. So at this point, I'm giving up 10 first, to go get Caleb, man. Because look, it is a quarterback-driven league, you guys. We have to have that true quarterback, that guy that can be the guy for the next 15 years. Kansas City has him. Buffalo thinks they have him with Josh Allen. Cincinnati, with Burrow. It's time to go get that guy. And to be real with you, I would hate, to so-called tank and lose out this season. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the year that if you need to do it, this is the year to do it, because Caleb Williams is the absolute truth. Facts. Let me see. Salute to Ricardo, man. The way Chan was crying in that video is how I be crying when Jimmy G throws another pick. Damn, Cardo. Salute to my dog, man. Salute to my dog, man. Yeah, Chili, man. We Notre Dame guys, bro. You already know what time it is. Yeah, he's definitely the next best thing to what I've seen with Patrick Mahomes. This guy's vision, the way he improvises on the football field, it looks so effortless with Caleb Williams. Initially, I was like Drake Mays, and I was thinking, you guys, because of the system, right? Because of the system. If Josh McDaniels is the head guy still here, he's the head coach. Could Caleb Williams be the guy? Because I don't think that Josh McDaniels would allow him to improvise the way he does at the quarterback spot, right? I just, it's an ego thing. This is his offense. He wants it ran the way he wants it ran. But at this point, I'm sorry. If he's available and Mark Davis doesn't step in and say, look, Josh, I will get rid of you if you don't go get Caleb Williams and build an offense around him, then you got to go. You got to go. Simple and plain. You got to go. If Caleb Williams is available and Josh McDaniels, Mark Davis better be in that war room with these guys if he's available. That's all I'm going to say, because point blank, period, the end, that man got to go if he's an option for us, period, point blank, the end. That guy's going to sell tickets for the next 10 to 15 years. He's going to sell jerseys. That's the face of your organization for the next however long. So it is what it is, man. That is definitely the guy that we need to go for. And there's a lot of other guys that, Penix, Washington, we could talk about, Bo Nix and all these other guys. We could talk about a ton of guys. Caleb Williams is the guy. He's the guy. I've seen enough. Before I was like, I'm not really sold. I'm sold on him. Sold. Caleb Williams, sold. You're the guy. He's the guy. He is the guy. Get rid of everything. Look, I'm sorry, y'all. Even the stars on our team, no one is untradeable if you can go get Caleb Williams. Not one person. I don't care. Is what it is. Beat me up all you want in the chat. I don't really care. Salute to Mutation, man, from Raiders PR. Yeah, man. Signed number 43 linebacker Kanemaga to the active roster. Placed on the injured reserve. Yes, I knew that it looked as though he was on his way out, Curtis Bolton, with the knee injury. And activated. I called this one. I knew they were going to bring him up. Tyler Hall, thank God, a guy that can give you some reps at the safety position and the nickel all over the place. Oh, and they brought up Malik Reed. Okay, I thought maybe Amari Burney would just be activated, this week, and they wouldn't do that. But okay, I like that. I like that a lot, man. Salute to Mutation on the update, King. Appreciate you, brother. Let me see. Hey, 6'5". Hey, look, 650. I'm sorry, brother. I'm just being realistic, right? When you see a guy like him of his stature, the way he plays the game, I have no problem looking to the future, because what we see on this field up to this point in week 4, you guys, this is not a team that's going to win a Super Bowl anyway. So this is not me saying go out and tank, and I don't even think this team has to tank. They're just not that good right now. So it just is what it is. Like, if they just keep playing the way they're playing, we may be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes anyways. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, I'm not telling them to tank. I'm just saying that this isn't a CJ Stroud. This isn't, you know what I'm saying, a Bryce. This isn't Mr. Mayonnaise from Kentucky. This isn't, these type of guys. This isn't a hooker. This is different. This is different. This is not any of those QBs from last year's draft. This is different. This is superstar written all over them. And at this point, man, we're sick, right, of being terrible or just in purgatory, right? Mediocrity and just stuck in mediocrity. Just that's hell to me, right? Go out there, win 8 games, 9 games. That's not going to get it done. At the end of the day, all the great teams in the NFL right now have that guy. Jalen Hurts, that's their guy. Joe Burrow, that's their guy. Josh Allen, that's the guy. Patrick Mahomes, that's the guy. The Niners got lucky with Brock Purdy being their guy. At the end of the day, Caleb Williams has superstar written all over him, period. So take it as you will. Take it as you may. I really don't care. I really don't care. I'll tell you right now, I'm a diehard Raider fan. I love this team so much. But if this season had to be thrown away to go get Caleb Williams, I will do it. Because in my lifetime, you guys, I've been a fan for 39 years. We've never, ever had a generational talent at the quarterback position. Never. We've had Jeff Hostetler. We've had the Todd Marinoviches of the world, which I thought he would be, right? We had a lot of these, we brought in, Carson Palmer. We drafted DC, which, did okay for us. We've never had a generational talent at the quarterback spot, ever. In my lifetime, ever. I thought maybe, Terrell Pryor could be that because he was a dynamic runner and all that good stuff. And, that didn't work out in today's game, though. Terrell Pryor would probably been a dog. But I'm just saying, never, ever have we had a generational talent at the quarterback position. And if you have the luck of the draw, or if you have any chance of going out to get a talent like that, go get him, man. Look, I'm sick. I'll bite the bullet. We've been trash anyway, you guys. We've been trash for so many years. I can take another, 14 games of being ass? I can take another 14 games of being ass to go out and get a generational talent. I'm cool with that. Salute to Joe. I want the Raiders to have a good season, but and this is it, you guys. This is why you throw O'Connell out there, right? You throw him out there to see if he's the guy. Because if he's not, you got to make a big splash in next year's draft and go get that guy. It is what it is. Doesn't play this season, doesn't look good. Trade the whole organization for Caleb. Joe, I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. At this point, look, if you can get a quarterback, that is a major part of your development, right? At that point, I love Devontae. I love Josh Jacobs. I love all these other weapons that we have, all the leaders in the locker room. I don't care. Go locate your quarterback. Point blank, period, the end. Simple and plain. Go locate your quarterback. Shout out to Pablo. Players would want to play with Caleb. People would want to watch him, but our organization is a joke, so it's just a dream. Salute to Pablo, man. And it's sad because I have to agree with you, brother. I have to agree with you. Salute to Raider Nomad. What do you think they waited so long on releasing CJ? There's a process to this, Nomad. You know what I'm saying? I think they were kind of sitting back, and I think they were trying to help him behind the scenes. But I do believe the Raiders, this is a business, right? So they're trying to do some business moves behind the scenes. They even put out a tweet the other day that stated, to be honest, we're praying for him, but strictly business, right? I think that they were allowing him to kind of just go out there and shit the bed even more on social media so the NFL can say, okay, we got to step in and we got to figure this out. We have to figure this out. T Severe, stay away from Caleb. Talented, but that dude has issues. What issues are you talking about? I don't know what issues you're talking about, King. And Severe, I look. You always have some really good takes on here, brother. But that one, King, no siree, Bob. It's not my job. I don't do that. Shout out to Severe, man. Let me see. Yeah, just another DJ. We definitely we definitely talked about activating Tyler Hall to the 53-man roster. We talked about all that. Shout out to Mutation. He put up the super, and we definitely read it, man. AOC is our guy. Well, we don't know that yet, Oakland fan. We don't. We know that, he's our 4th-round pick. We know that he comes from a pro-style offense in Purdue. We know that he could potentially be the guy. That's why I'm saying right now, just let the dude go. Like, let him play. Let him play. Oh, no. You know what, Severe? Let me tell you something real quick, bro. I know a lot, and I'm not gonna go into detail, right? Some of these guys, these superstars in the NFL, including some of ours, have issues. A lot of problems off the field. You know what I mean? That who cares, man? Look, this dude can play football. This dude can play football. He can play football. I don't care. He can play football. We'll figure out all that other shit later. Look, to be real with you, I can deal with problems if you have a generational quarterback. I don't want to deal with the problems of Chandler Jones, a guy that's at the end of his rope. I don't want to deal with the problems of a Damon Arnett that was a reach and probably was never going to be the guy anyway. You know what I mean? Like, Henry Ruggs was on his way to becoming a star, but, he's a receiver, right? And to be honest with you, I don't think that Henry Ruggs was a generational talent. I just think that he was a really good football player, right? I can deal with the problems of a generational quarterback. I could do that all day. But we're already dealing with problems severe with guys that don't even really make an impact on the field anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. But hey, I get it. I know you from LA. I know you may hear some things. If y'all knew what I knew about some of these guys, y'all would be like, wow. Like, every guy in the NFL, man, these guys are regular dudes, bro. They have problems just like we do. They all have problems. Maybe he's a diva, Severe. Maybe he is. Maybe he, he paints his nails and does a little extra shit. Maybe he does. That's cool. But I don't care. At this point, he's in college right now. It's going to take him a little time to mature and become a man, right? In the NFL, you're forced to do that a little bit more, right? You know what I mean? You're playing with the big boys now. There's real money being made. You know what I mean? I'm willing to take that bet all day, every day over Caleb Williams. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me see. Salute to everybody in the building. Yes, you guys, it is official. We have released Chandler Jones. Yeah, Federal, look, Jalen Carter had problems. He's out there playing like an all-pro in his rookie season. You see. Obi, look, I'm not going to take away from them being a playoff team. I'm not. But look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, you guys. And yes, we made the playoffs. And yes, we played Cincinnati very close in that wild card game. We were very lucky to get to where we were on that little 4 or 5 game, trajectory to get into the playoffs, right? I'm gonna be honest, that really wasn't that great of a football team. Like, yes, we were a playoff team. Yes, cool. You know what I mean? But that team, even if you maintain that team, right, and you brought back Bisaccia, right? You just brought him back. That team was not going anywhere. It wasn't. That's not sustainable success. It's not. You want sustainable success. Cool. Made it to the playoffs. Yeah, man, I was there for that Chargers game. I damn near cried. You know what I'm saying? When we beat the Chargers to go into the playoffs. That was a beautiful moment in my lifetime as being a Raider fan, right? But at the end of the day, I didn't believe in that team like being a sustainable, team that can go out there and successfully put the same, I just didn't see it. We had a glorified special teams coach being our head coach. You know what I mean? Like, these guys definitely played very hard for him, you know what I'm saying, going into the end of the season where we snuck into the playoffs. But I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, that team was not that good. This is what it is. Y'all can kill me for it all you want. Let me see. Salute to Isaac, man. Docs, let's get this dub Sunday. Come on, brother. There's no reason not to. Eckler is not playing. Derwin James is not playing. Bosa is not playing. Well, they're all doubtful. So it looks as though they're not going to play. There's no reason in the world you shouldn't go out to LA and absolutely cook these guys, man. I know they still got Herbert. You know what I mean? I know they still have Keenan Allen. He's dealing with the hip injury also, you guys. You know what I mean? So that's something to definitely monitor. Keenan Allen's always hurt. You know what I'm saying? But he's dealing with the hip injury. He was limited in practice this week. So that's something to monitor also. But yeah, big news. Bosa is out. Derwin James is out. Eckler is out. You better go out there and cook these boys. They finally made, J.C. Jackson active after being a healthy scratch. Go cook that boy. Devontae, go cook that boy. Go put up a 200 piece tomorrow on J.C. Jackson. Let me see. Yes, Max will be out there, Zoop. Max will be playing. Max will definitely be playing. Michael Penix Jr. could be a solid QB too. And I'm not going to say that he's not. Look, that's definitely another option that we can look at, X. Definitely, brother. Definitely. And, up to this point, 1,636 passing yards, 16 TDs and only 2 picks, a quarterback rating of 93.8. That is first. That is first in college football. Penix is having a hell of a year. 16 TDs, 2 picks, 93.8 QBR. First in college football. That is big. That is big. And Daniel, Drake May has been struggling. He's been struggling. Don't get me wrong, his QBR is really good. He's sixth in college, 87.2, but he's 4 picks and only 5 tutties. 1,187 yards passing. He's struggling. He's struggling. That's not really too good right now. And I know that Caleb threw his first pick today, but now he has 21 touchdowns in 1 pick. 21 touchdowns in 1 pick. Caleb Williams is the truth, y'all. He is the truth. Let me see. Salute to everybody here in the building. Yes, and Calvin, that is definitely something that you have to look at. The surgeries and all that other stuff. You definitely have to look at Penix, his whole body of work and what he's dealt with and what his body. Yes, I definitely agree with you. Salute to my brother John, man. You probably already covered this. Are we on the hook for Chan's contract? I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no intel, John, at all right now on Chandler Jones' contract. At this point, we still have to pay what we owe. I don't know if the NFL steps in and looks at this as, like I said, conduct detrimental to the team. I think the NFL will step in and try and figure out some type of way that we can, get out of this, or maybe we come to some type of agreement where we cut that shit in half. I don't know. But the thing is this, AB, when we got that money, he was 24 hours away, I believe, from that 30 million guaranteed. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So, we cut him right in time. You know what I'm saying? We got rid of him right on time. You know what I mean? Chandler's different. He's already a year and some change into his contract. So this is going to be a little different here. It's going to be a little different here. So I don't know yet on what we're looking at in terms of Chandler Jones. Let me see. We're definitely going to talk to our brother, Wasted Talent, also on this as well. Moss says, Scout said we saved 12.5 next season. See, I don't know how that is true. Maybe I got to reach out to Scout. I thought that we were still on the hook for that money next year. So, I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I've seen so many conflicting reports, Maul, about we're going to get money back. We're going to have to pay this or not. I don't know yet at this point. See, that's what I seen, AD. That's what I seen. Real quick, man. Shout out to Gunsmoke as well. I don't know. AD, that's what I seen was 12 mil dead cap this year and next year. Okay, Keystone says I sent you the article. Where'd you send it, brother? Did you send it to? I'm going to see this. Salute to Keystone. Let me see where it is. Salute to Daniel as well, man. Hey, Graphk, when the hell are we free of the majority of this dead money? Bro, I truly don't know. Shout out to Matthew, man. Jones was in his second season of a 3-year, $51 million contract he signed last year. As a result of his release, the Raiders are subject to approximately $12 million. So that's all I got right now. That's all I got. Salute the key. But I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it, Daniel. I have no clue. And this is what this is what I'm looking at. 12 mil dead cap ain't nothing compared to our dead cap right now. I'll take that 12. And we have a lot of money freed up next year, Watts. So that money's not going to kill us. It's not going to kill us. Hey, Raider man, right. That's great, bro. Congratulations. You've been a fan longer than me. That's what's up, bro. I never said I didn't want us to win. All I'm saying is if you have a chance to get a generational quarterback like Caleb Williams, hey, man, you have to look at it. My initial thing was I would trade 10 first-round picks to go get Caleb Williams. I never said just go out there and completely lose every game. But this team is so bad right now, Man Rock, that we probably won't even have to tank. We'll just go out there and play our game and probably still be in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes. At the end of the day, man, we've watched what we look like against Buffalo. We watched what we look like against Pittsburgh. This is not a good team right now. Until they prove that they're a good team, I'm sorry. We are still in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, bro. I don't care how long you've been a Raider fan. I don't care how much longer you have been to me. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Simple and plain. I've watched this team be shitty for decades. For decades. If I have to bite the bullet for one more season, I'm cool with that to go get a generational talent at the quarterback position. Is what it is. And if you don't feel like that, hey, man, cool. We'll just roll Jimmy G out there again next year. You know what I mean? We'll just roll Jimmy G out there. He'll get it right the second year, in the system. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get it right. Jimmy G, man, roll him back out next year, man. He'll get it done. He'll get it done. Hey, man. Shout out to my brother Keystone, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, King. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, hit the link that's pinned up top. It's definitely one of the best ways to support the channel. I appreciate you, Keystone, my dog. Let me see. Savage. Caleb Williams will be a monster for us for 10 plus years. Docs is right. Blow it up. Be unstoppable from the ashes of bullshit. Motherfuckers would rather have us go out there and win 5 games this season than have a generational talent at the quarterback position. I get it. I get it. I understand. That content. Hey, first of all, let me tell you something, man, Rock. This is my channel, King. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Secondly, last year we were doing mock drafts in week 4. So you must be new to the channel, brother, because we were doing complete mock drafts during our watch parties. So you must be new, bro. You must be new. Yo, that shit wild, man. That shit wild. I'm not saying, man, this team can't figure it out. I'm just saying from what we've seen up to this point, what makes you believe that they're going to get it together? You know what I mean? Dre the Kid, I see everything you say, bro, and I refuse to read anything you say, bro. I don't deal with those I told you so as in using the word cock in the chat every second, every chance you get. You've talked about Jimmy G and used the word cock a lot, bro. It's kind of weird and it's kind of uncomfortable, King, with you in the chat mentioning Jimmy G and cock every single day. You know what I mean? There's a reason why I don't read your comments, brother. You know, I know you've been around a while. You know, salute to my battle rap brethren, but brother, nobody wants to read that shit, bro. Nobody wants to read that shit. I know you love Derek Carr. I know you were in love with him. I get it. You know what I mean? And you know, Jimmy G is playing like absolute shit right now. I get it. I get it. But I don't want to read cock every damn show because you're in the chat saying the same shit over and over and over, bro. So salute to you, man. Salute to you. Boy, crazy, man. Salute to Ryan, man. Salute, bro. Been following you for a little bit now. I like your realistic takes. Keep keeping it a buck, man. Salute to my dog, Ryan Bass, on the $5 donation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, King. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, man. With that, there's perks to that, bro. And what's funny is nobody ever hits me up about the damn perks. Like you get like, I believe it's like 10, 15% off OakLosVegas. And then also, John, if you want, you can give me ideas to do skits, and I'll put your name on it and give you, say like John, motivated me to do this. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. So the third membership is saying, hey man, do a skit on this, and me doing a skit. You know what I mean? And also getting deals on OakLosVegas.com. Salute to Angel, man. Appreciate you, brother, on the 99 cent. You already know. Dre says, my soul needs Caleb Williams. Bro, you keep talking about Jimmy G and Cock, and now your soul needs Caleb Williams. Relax, B. Relax, B. Dre, you know I rock with you, bro. You know I rock with you, King, but you being real mad horny right now in the chat, bro. Like, your soul needs another man, and then Jimmy G, like, bro, relax, King. Relax, bro. Mad horny in the middle of the day, bro. It's 4 o'clock Central Time right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, relax, King. Salute to Isaac, man. Your channel gives us mad info on the Raiders. We need that when sports shows be hating on the Raiders. Appreciate you, Docs, for real, man. And look, like I said before, I'm going to call it how I see it. Before football was played, I was very optimistic. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's get this. I love the draft. I love free agency. Let's roll. And right now, I'm not seeing it. So, I'm going to call it how I see it. The hell I look like still coming on here saying, yeah, we about to go blow the Chargers out. Shit, you got to show me. My dog out here horny, man. Salute to Daniel, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, King. OakLosVegas.com. Go get some drip. Nasty work in the chat, Q. Nasty work, King. Salute to John, man. Don't sleep on Cam Ward from Washington State. Okay, John. Talk that talk, brother. Talk that talk, King. Salute to my dog, John, on the $5 donation. Shout out to Jody. Vic just tweeted 12 million dead cap hit this season and 13 next season. And there you have it. There you have it. So we still have to spend some dough. Salute to my brother, Big Mike, in the building, man. Yeah, I seen enough, man. Caleb Williams, man. He's the guy. Salute to Dre, man. Salute to Dre. How you feel about Melvin Ingram to replace Jones? Look, Kenny, I want Malcolm Kuntz. I want Malcolm Kuntz to be out there. Just give him the reps. We know what Melvin Ingram can do, but he's up there in age, man. You know what I mean? At this point, he's a rotational guy. I want to see Malcolm Kuntz get most of the reps as the other defensive end. Tyree has not been able to get it done. Use Tyree Wilson as a rotational piece on that D-line, but I want to see Malcolm Kuntz. There's no reason to bring in a Melvin Ingram, with his age and have him get more reps than a Malcolm Kuntz, who's shown signs of being, a really good pass rusher. All he needs is the snaps. I don't want Melvin Ingram. I want Malcolm Kuntz to go out there and get most of the reps on the other side of Max, period. That's all I want, brother. Salute to my guy, man, Kenny, man. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to my dog, Raider Sound. A lot of people say Graphk is mean, but he's really a good dude. If you see him from the start, you would know, man. I salute you, Raider Sound. And look, it is what it is, man. People can feel how they want to feel about me, brother. You know what I mean? Salute to my dog, Sound, man. Dre, I hear you, bro. I would love to see 13 in silver and black, King. Definitely. Yeah, Q, we talked about that. Tyler Hall and Malik Reed. Oh, and Bernie will play against the Chargers. Let me see. I'm going to see what Scout talking about. I didn't see that. Hopefully Bernie's out there. Hall and Reed don't speak well for Hobbs and Kuntz playing tomorrow. So Scout put out there that Tyler Hall and Reed being called up doesn't speak well for Nate Hobbs and Malcolm Kuntz playing tomorrow. Hobbs is dealing with an injury. Kuntz is dealing with that groin injury. But I don't agree. I don't agree with bro at this point. I'm trying to see where it was. Yeah, Chargers pass rusher Joey Bosa, hamstring toe is officially out. Derwin is out. Eckler's out. Lindsley's out, their center. And Mike Williams is gone as well. So maybe it's on his Instagram. Hey, but you know the dope thing about that, Raider man. And look, bro, I'm just fucking with you, right? I appreciate you, bro, for being here and talking that shit with me, right? But bro, there's always create a page, man. Create a page and talk your shit. You know what I mean? Create a YouTube channel and go talk your shit, King. Let me see. Dre the kid though, but this the thing, right? I agree with everything you said, right? We weren't going to win with Derek Carr. You know, DC. I mean, Jimmy was not an upgrade over DC, right? We understand that, but they missed out on their guy, bro. Like Dre, like they wanted CJ Stroud. That was they were looking at CJ and Bryce. Those were two guys that were on, on their drafting, like real talk, bro. They looked at those two guys. They were on their draft board, but they didn't want to give up the farm moving up to go get one of those guys. Tom Brady was the next option. He decided to retire and then ended up, I don't know what he's doing now. I mean, I know he's still trying to find a way to become a partial owner of the Raiders. I don't know what's going on with that development. But then, Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, blah, blah, blah. We needed to have a quarterback. There's no reason to keep Derek Carr around at the money that you were paying him, you know what I'm saying, if he wasn't going to be the guy. They thought, hey, we'll go get a bridge guy that knows the system. It hasn't worked up to this point. 6 picks in 3 weeks is unacceptable. Terrible, right? But at the end of the day, we're still in quarterback mediocrity hell with DC or Jimmy G. They went and got Aiden O'Connell. Maybe he is the guy. We don't know yet. All I'm saying is I'm speaking on what I'm watching right now in college football today. Caleb Williams is a star. He's a superstar. Real talk. Doc, serious question. When was the last time that a can't miss QB prospect lived up to the hype? If you want to say Burrow, that's the clear answer. I'll give you that. But before that, Andrew Luck, definitely superstar. He retired early, but yeah, Peyton Manning, definitely. It's too early for CJ Stroud and these other guys, which they were very questionable, severe, right? I'm not going to act as though CJ and Bryce were like these guys that it was like, oh, he's guaranteed to come in and cook. But I mean, there's been a few guys, man. It's been a few guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people didn't like Josh Allen in that draft. He's cooking. I know a lot of people, I always was really high on Lamar Jackson before he came out. Came into the league. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's still some guys out there, like Trevor Lawrence, severe. He's finally getting it together, right? Down there in Jacksonville. That might be the one that we can look at and point at as the most recent, Trevor Lawrence. And it did take a second. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to act as though he just came out of Clemson and took the NFL by storm. Definitely didn't. Not at all. But that guy is a guy. He is a guy. And he's going to be a top 5 quarterback here very shortly. But I hear what you're saying. And you're not saying like a can't miss. So you guys, I know you guys are saying Jalen Hurts, he was a 3rd round pick. We're not going to, and even me mentioning Lamar Jackson doesn't really fit the billing of what Severe is saying. I get totally what Severe is saying. He's talking about the big name guys that came out of college and were supposed to be the guys from day one. But you kind of said them yourself. Burrow, Luck, Peyton, and I got to throw Trevor Lawrence in there. Some people said that Justin Herbert was a can't miss. I didn't agree with that. Trevor Lawrence is not living up to the hype. Severe, how can you say that, man? He just led his team to the playoffs last year. They won a playoff game. Ooh, Cam Newton. There you go. Another name. Salute to John. I want to see both sides of the ball play 11-1. We ain't seen it yet this year. It's fucking sad and speaks to comfort, coaching, and execution. That Raider content. Man, John, keep talking that factory outlet, bro. Keep spewing those facts, brother. Keep spewing those facts. Yeah, man. My dog, man. Appreciate my brother John, as always. And that's right. You're right. You're right, man. We're not all on the same page at all. Haven't seen it all season long. But yeah, man. I mean, Severe, we can still keep, I didn't think that Tua was going to be like that for sure thing, but it's coming together for him as well. Outside of the concussions and the injuries, Tua could be a star. You know what I mean? But I know what you mean, man. You mean like the guys that were supposed to be like just like take the league by storm. And that year when Patrick Mahomes got drafted, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks in that draft. I watched him closely in college. But I feel personally, Caleb Williams is going to be a generational talent. I could be wrong. We've seen this year in and year out, guys come into the league and completely shit the bed. But I don't see that with Caleb Williams. To me, you know the difference, Severe, with Caleb Williams is he fits exactly what's going on right now in the league. He could do it all. If he has to use his legs, he can use his legs. He can make every pass. The vision is there. You know what I mean? The guy got the swag. He literally possesses every quality that you want in your quarterback in 2023. That's the thing. Got an arm on him. He said regression this year. I bet money he win MVP. There you go. Now we know why Severe feels the way he feels. Yeah, sound. And when I seen Andy Reid go get him, I already knew what time it was. I knew what time it was, man. I knew what time it was. Isaac, I don't watch boxing, brother, so I don't even know who either of those dudes are. I mean, I know the names, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know who's better. I don't know any of that. You got to talk to Wasted about that, King. Yeah. Austin, yeah, Drake May is struggling a bit, but his team isn't good. You know what I'm saying? He plays for North Carolina. They don't have a lot of talent around him. Five touchdowns, 4 picks. You know what I mean? He has a pretty good QBR, but they're struggling over there. They're struggling because it's North Carolina. He doesn't have a lot of talent around him like that. You know, Caleb Williams has a shit ton of talent. That defense is ass, though, out there in USC. It's ass. They're giving it away. They give it way too many points. Way too many points. Perk Angle, my dog. We've taken chances on lesser talent, so why not? Facts. I'm tired, Perk, of going out there and taking the likes of Connor Cook. You know what I mean? I'm tired of going out and you know, taking, you know, the likes of just these mid-round guys. Even Aiden O'Connell. I like Aiden O'Connell. Don't get me wrong. Pro-style system. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard they really liked them during the draft process. I'm all for seeing what Aiden got and what he can bring to the table. You know what I mean? The release, just the, you know, the vision. He goes through his reads. I think that Aiden can be that guy. I'm just saying, based on what I've seen from Caleb, he possesses every skill to get it done in today's NFL. You know what I mean? It just facts. It just is what it is. Yeah, Bosa is out, you guys, definitely. And I agree, bro. I hope the best for Chan. Factory outlet, brother. Yeah, Keystone, that defense looked terrible in that second half. They definitely gave up a lot of ass in the third and fourth quarter. Colorado was on their heels. That clock management was terrible by Colorado on that last possession when they scored. I mean, they just gave the ball back to Caleb Williams, and he just took a knee 3 times, and it was a wrap. That clock management was very, very bad by Colorado. They deserved to lose that football game the way they called that last series. Took them way too long to put up that touchdown, and USC definitely got bailed out with that because, yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. Let me see. Salute to my brother Wasted, man. Yo, where you at? Where you at, Wasted? You ready to talk some shit? Let me know if you want to pull up, man. Hammer, let me know if you want to pull up, man. If y'all at the crib and y'all ain't got nothing going on, let's talk about the most recent black eye on this organization, which is Chandler Jones being released. If so, I'll stick around for another couple minutes if y'all want to pull up. Salute to John, man. How does Jimmy get out of his own way this game? Does he regress or climb out the whole graph? Your thoughts would be appreciated. John, this is what it is, and we spoke about this last night. Run the ball. The reason why Jimmy is struggling so much is there's no run game. A quarterback like Jimmy G needs the ground game going. This isn't a Patrick Mahomes type situation where they don't even need a real running back. Mahomes can take over a game. This is a guy that needs the ground game to do what it needs to do. Needs some turnovers from the defensive side of the ball to give the football back to the offense to give out more, to give us more opportunities to score. But The big thing for me, John, is absolutely establishing the run tomorrow. That's why I have Josh Jacobs with a major game tomorrow. 2 tutties and about 150 to 175 on the ground. Why not? At some point, you have to have a coming out party. And if you want to help Jimmy G, run the ball. Run the ball. Take the ball out, out of his hands. This guy is flinging his shit all over the place. And yes, I know his arm is not, the strongest arm in the world, but he's throwing the football way too much. He's throwing the football way too much. I mean, this is what's going to happen with Jimmy G. He's going to have 6 picks in 3 weeks if he has to throw the football all the damn time. Run the football. And I don't care if we beat this team by 1 point. I don't care if it looks like week 1 against Denver. Just go out there and win the football game. Period. Simple and plain. Ugly wins are beautiful wins because they're all wins. Oh, no. See, I was never a fan of Johnny Football. Don't get me wrong, Severe. I loved watching him. You know what I mean? Is very entertaining, but I knew the measurements, and I also knew, he was on some other shit. Like, and mind you, Severe, maybe you're kind of alluding to what I'm saying with Manziel off the field. And if you are, just put yes in the comment section, and then I'll fall back, right? But this man was playing with his nose and drinking and doing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're alluding maybe to something like that allegedly, then okay, then I can hear you. But I was never sold on Johnny Manziel ever. I was never a fan of him like that. It was entertaining as hell watching him play football. Don't get me wrong, but this is not a Johnny Football situation to me at all. Do you know who Tom Grossi is? I have no idea who that is, brother. 2 Stock, should I know him? I have no clue who that is. Put me up on game, man. Let me know, King. Yo, what's good, brother?
What's good, bro?
Shit, man. Just rocking it out, man. Talking about this Chandler Jones finally being let go, man. How you feeling about it, man?
We saw it coming, didn't we?
Yeah.
I feel like he did whatever he did the other night to get himself out of this situation and cut.
Okay. Up Severe. Then we're on the same page. We're on the same page then. Got you.
PSA, boys and girls, stay away from the booger sugar.
Yes. Playing with my nose. Playing with my nose.
And there's a couple of people that are in the chat right now. I just want a huge shout out real quick. T Severe, Freight Train. It's a pleasure meeting you guys out in Vegas during the tailgate. Much love to you guys.
Oh, yeah, I do know. I do. Okay, I do know Tom Grossi. Actually, we were supposed to do, I believe, collaborate on something next week for Monday Night Football's game. So, yes, I do know who Tom Grossi is. My apologies, 2 Stock. Shout out to my family over at Woodson Whiskey. They put us together. So, yes, I do know who he is. Yes. Salute to Woodson Whiskey. My apologies, 2 Stock. I definitely do know who Tom Grossi is. You know what? I'm going to reach out to him. We should do a show next week. Raider Dave, no. We still have to pay him up to this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that's supposed to work, and especially since he got arrested and he's being released. Like, is there any language in the contract? Is there a way that we get some of this money back? I haven't seen anything yet. I've been trying to find shit. I haven't seen anything yet in regards to that, though.
Hey, real quick too, you guys. We're talking about going out to New York and Jersey for Giants weekend. So if you guys are in the area, we're probably going to be at what is it, the
Bar A?
Bar A. And we're also going to get a pod space in the city and do a bunch of shows. So if you guys are in that area, please let us know. Giants weekend. I know I was supposed to be in Vegas, but things change. I got to actually call Sean and them out there and let them know what's going on. But I'm about to pull up out there. So if you guys are in the area, pull up. We're gonna have some fun out there if you're in the New York, Jersey area.
AJ, what did Sanjit say about it? Because I haven't seen it.
I don't know. Grassy. Look, bro, it's not my job to get somebody's name right. I don't really.
You never get names right, anyways.
It's cool, bro. Hey,
what's Pat's last name?
What?
What's Pat's last name?
McAfee.
Finally.
I worked on that a lot, bro. I worked on that a lot. Let me see. Yeah, it'd be dummy cold for no risk facts. Tom, at least we didn't give up 70. Raiders fan. Yo. You ready to go? Go to your hair, man. Let me see. About to go take my sons to their uncle's house and go have a cigar and kick back, man. Go to Peter Dillon's in NYC. Oh, we went there last time.
We went there, bro, but and no disrespect to them, the bar is just way too small for us to do a live stream. Way too small.
They're way too loud in there because of the size. But we love Peter Dillon's. We was there for the Texans game last year. Yes, if Josh gets hit on Chandler, can they get out? Gets a hit on Chandler, can they get out of it? God, y'all crazy, bro. Shout out to my dog Ben, man. Does Jimmy G get to start Sunday, and what free agent D is available? Carlos Dunlap, Ben. You can look at Ingram. You know what I'm saying? Melvin Ingram's out there. There's a few other options, but they're veterans. At the end of the day, I want to see Malcolm Kuntz. You know, we still got Tyree out there. At this point, he's a more rotational guy. You still have Isaac Rochelle, which you brought up to the active man, 53-man roster. We have options, you know what I'm saying, on the outside. Me personally, it'd be cool to go get one, a veteran, but you have a young guy, Malcolm Kuntz, with a motor. Like, just send him. Send him. He needs more reps. Let me see.
There it is. 12 million dead cap over the 4 years left, and we save 8. All right. That's what it is.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Look, we got a lot of money next year. Ton of money. I mean, it sucks that you have to give up that kind of cash because you were very, very irresponsible with the way you put this contract together. It's funny that Zeke is always like this mastermind with everybody else's contracts except for Patriot guys. You know what I mean? Like, he made sure he took care of Chandler Jones, took care of Jacoby, which Jacoby's working for every penny. And there's no shade to Jacoby, but I'm just saying, it's just, I don't find it a coincidence that his guys get taken care of while DC and Hunter Renfrow and Waller and all these other guys had detailed clauses where they can kind of get out of them and shit. It's kind of crazy.
They got the same thing with Jimmy G. They can get out of this contract after this season. They can cut him.
Yeah. Let me see. He said Tyree's new nickname is Ghost. Yeah, at least Jacoby's a dog. That's facts, James. Jordan Willis, man, we signed him back to our practice squad about a week or two ago, I believe, and then released him. So
that was like a day's worth of a gym workout, and that's it.
I know you don't really care about the sub numbers, but Docs, you got to start your skits back up, man. I think you would kill the YouTube game doing that shit. I'll start doing a few. Every time I do it, I lose subs. It's funny. We're not here for this shit. I'm like, all right, bro. All right, relax, shit, man. You know what I mean? But I have fun doing the skits. You know, I'm gonna bring them back, man. I'm gonna bring those back.
Y'all, a lot of y'all are on this Caleb train. Stop, y'all. We're not fucking finishing and getting the first overall pick next year. Stop.
You guys, you're listening to a guy that was screaming for Tyree Wilson. Do not listen to Hammer.
Fuck up.
All. He is wrong.
Okay. If we end up getting Caleb, whatever. But I don't see that happening.
Give up 10 first-round picks for him, man. Just go ahead. The whole decade gone. Pew. Salute to Seagate. Go. If AOC start, wrong. And he shits the bed. Is the season a loss going back? Is it going back to Jimmy? No. At that point, if you take Jimmy out and it's Aiden O'Connell's season, you just run with him. There's no reason to bring Jimmy G back in. At the end of the day, you already know what you're getting out of Jimmy at this point. You know what I'm saying? So if you put Aiden in, keep him in for the rest of the season. At least you can see what you got from the young kid moving forward. If you're gonna lose games, man, lose with your youngster. Like, that's just how I feel at this point. With the Giants sucking, we should put in an offer for Leonard Williams. I would love to have Big Cat, Cincy. I would love to have Big Cat be a Raider. And he grew up a Raider fan. Grew up in California, diehard Raider fan.
Yep.
Loves the Raiders. I would love to have him.
I'm going to stay quiet on that one, though.
He's stupid. What happened?
What's up?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. It's always something, man. Always something. He said, yeah, don't do skits. Jets ain't got money for Jimmy G. Yeah, they still paying Aaron Rodgers, man. Let me see. I can see the Bears taking Caleb Williams or the Donkeys. The Bears would definitely take him. I don't think they're really sold on Justin Fields at this point at all. If they did, they would find a way to unlock, you know what I mean, all the potential that he has, and also put a better O-line around him where he's running for his life every rep. Let me see. OTC says 8 million cap savings in 2024. Yeah, man, we got to kind of wait real quick, Rob, and see how this thing plays out. I have no clue There's so many conflicting reports right now about how this money's going to play out with Chandler Jones. Let me see. You see you laughing at my name, Hammer?
Yeah, I just looked at his name and realized.
Cincinnati bow tie?
I just realized, but nah, that's not even what I was laughing about. Like I said, I'm not getting into it on the live. Forget it.
Daniel, Caleb has already put our name in as one of the teams he played for. Raiders, Falcons, Niners, Dolphins. I think those were the 4 teams that he had mentioned. And then he said then they also said that if there's a team there at the top of the draft board that he doesn't want to go to, he may go back to college for another year.
Cardinals.
Yeah, there you have it. But the Raiders are one of the teams that he mentioned that he would love to play for. Definitely. Federal, I agree, bro. I hope the NFL gives us grace about that cap hit. Definitely, but we're the Raiders, so so we probably won't. We probably won't. Yeah, Angel, I seen that, man. Sacktown, man. My hometown had it lit last night on SmackDown. Yep. Caleb liked tweets about playing for us, and his IG post at Allegiant, the caption said the blueprint. Take that as you may, but I'm telling you right now, Caleb Williams would love to be a Raider. He would hate to be a Chicago Bear. He would hate to be an Arizona Cardinal. He would love to be a part of what we got going on in Las Vegas.
Thank you, Watts. Thank you. Fuck all y'all talking shit.
Hey, Watts, man, don't give this guy any fuel, man. Nah, salute to Watts. And I agree. He's still raw. He's definitely still, getting over that injury and not having any real reps in preseason and all that. So I agree.
Like, there is a lot of things going wrong right now, and it's more of the offensive side of the ball. And like a lot of people are already crucifying Jimmy 3 weeks in. I looked back at the film and I said it in chat before. You got to look back at some of this game tape. All the 6 interceptions, majority of them were not his fault. And if you look back at the film, you're going to be like, oh shit. Yep. But there's one thing that's missing right now on this offense.
Wait. Who? Jimmy G's picks?
Yeah. Majority of them were not his fault if you look back at the game film.
So which ones are we talking about? We're not talking about the one triple coverage to Jacoby, right? We had all the time in the world to get rid of that ball.
That one was his fault. Yes.
Okay. So
that was probably the only one. There might be one more. Seriously. But like the one thing right now that's missing from this offense and for Josh McDaniels' offense for years and years and years, he always relied on a running game. He relied on a deep running game. Our running game has been garbage so far. And that's causing the problems. We're fucking pass happy right now. And here we go with the chat.
Wes, talk that shit, man. Talk that shit. Primos, this is facts.
I hate y'all.
6 picks in 3 games. In this clip. Yo. The one at the end of the game was a dead duck. This is facts. I mean, yeah. But I mean, let's just keep it a buck, man. Like,
you talking about his arm strength still? Didn't he throw a 33-yard fucking deep ball to fucking Tay for that touchdown? We're still talking shit about about his arm strength? Come on, man.
Rob says, prove your point, bro.
Oh my God. You know what? We'll do a film breakdown soon.
Yeah, it does seem like most of his picks was when he was out of the pocket. That's facts. And that's not the strength of his game, Fedor.
That's not the strength of his game, and that's not what that's not what Josh McDaniels' offensive system is. Yeah. He's supposed to stay in the fucking pocket.
That shit's hilarious. Salute to everybody in the building. They are on Hammer's ass. Hammer, you my boy. Man. You have great takes, but stop it. You know what happened? Hammer doesn't have his lights on today. He can't think straight. You know what I mean? It's like it's just, his brain is fried right now. No, I'm fucking with you. God. I want to see Jimmy fire some passes. Nomad, I just want to see Jimmy hand the ball off at this point. Just get the run game going and just feed Josh. That's it. In short, intermediate passes, and let's get that yak. Run up those yards after the catch. Devontae, Hunter, look. I want to see more Trey Tucker involved tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Period. That's like, get the ball into your playmakers' hands and let them do the work.
And the Chargers have a lot of their guys out too. A lot of their guys are out tomorrow. So should be a very interesting game. And again, last week we fucking played down to the Steelers and we saw the end result. This shit better not happen tomorrow.
Bro, Bosa's out. Derwin James is out. Eckler's out.
Mike Williams is out.
Linsley's out. Like
they on the front of the struggle bus as usual.
That's there's just no excuse for this team not to go out there and win. You know what I mean? But the way we've been looking, man, it's just I don't know, dog.
Desert, you're 1,000% correct. You need to stop locking in on DA. You need to get the other receivers involved. You need to get the tight ends involved more. Like I don't understand why we're steering away from the offensive guru's fucking system that had worked for years. You have a quarterback that knows this system. You fucking drafted one of the top tight ends of this draft class. You brought in a 2-time Pro Bowler in Austin Hooper, and you're not fucking utilizing them on a regular basis. Like, I don't understand. At the same time, Renfro, if you were in Renfro's situation right now, and we're going into week 4, you have 1 reception. Do you want out of Vegas?
Well, I think he has 2 now. He's balling. He's balling. 2 receptions, man. Pro Bowler right there, man. You know what I mean? I think may 2, 3, may have 3 now.
I don't even care to look.
Yeah.
That's how fucking infuriating it is right now.
Yeah, man. We'll know Federal. I kept saying that I thought this was going to be a game time decision, and I think this is what they're doing. But I'm going to say this. With him being limited in practice all week, pretty much all week long, to be honest, it looks as though he'll be ready. Like, I don't see them going out there. And how can you literally go through full practice the way he, you know what I mean? Like, and then say, oh, well, he didn't pass.
No, if he was still in protocol, he would have never been practicing in the first place.
He wouldn't have been on the football field.
Yeah,
So all this Aiden O'Connell is going to start tomorrow shit. And I hope it's right. Rain, I love you, bro. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I hope you're right. But I can say I'm certain that you're wrong. But hey, it is what it is. Severe says, I'm with you, Hammer. 1 pick was late in the game, inconsequential pick. Other was Mayer getting a defender across his face. 1 was JJ getting mossed from behind. Pause.
No. That should have been a pass interference on that one. The one that was intended for Jacobs that I think it was Milano against the Bills. That was a clear as day pass interference. So I
gotta go back and look at that play.
Look, I have somebody that fucking sees exactly what I've been seeing. So cool.
So
I'll take that one over the rest that want to sit there and talk shit.
All I found out now is that Hammer and Severe are wrong, not just Hammer. So
kiss my whole ass, bro.
It is what it is. Wes says Hondo said Jimmy is playing. I mean, I don't see any other way they don't, to be honest, that he doesn't. Defenses drop someone post snap. JJ can't get going. Well, hopefully, Joe, tomorrow is the week that our star running back gets to rocking again, man, because it's been too damn long, bro. It's too long. Salute the two stocked Raider Nation, but F these dudes. Paul saying don't do your skits. YouTube is a creative space. You do you, docs. We ain't celebrating, so might as well laugh. Salute to my dog. Appreciate you, brother.
I just saw something in the chat. Let me see if I can find it again.
They keep running these routes to DA. He's getting killed. This is facts, Raider Dave. Sergio, I'm gonna be honest. We're a middle of the pack defense right now. This is not one of the worst defenses in the league. Yeah, wow. Turnovers wise and sacks, those the sexy numbers aren't there. But to be honest, you guys, we are a middle of the pack defense right now.
We're currently going into this week. We're currently ranked. If I remember correctly, I want to say it was either 14th or 18th. I can't remember which one, but our defense. We're in the middle of the pack right now. We could be doing better.
If the offense was going, we could be 3-0.
Shout out to your best friend Marcus Peters, by the way.
What happened, my guy?
Fucking pick 6, and you just fucking dropped that shit, bro.
Man, MP the juice, man. He was too worried. He was already thinking about. This is what the problem, Hammer. He was already thinking about throwing up the O, right? So what happened was he was like, oh, and then he dropped the football. You know what I mean? He was already planning on throwing up the O with the pick 6, and he dropped the ball, bro. You know what I mean? MP he was in his head, man. He was thinking about town business, and he dropped the football. He was.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a former defensive back supporting a fellow defensive back.
Yo, I played corner in high school. You know what I'm saying? I played, but it was just trying to throw the O up, bro. And he dropped the football, man. You know what I mean? Shit. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That definitely killed us, though. That definitely.
Yo, how about those Bulldogs?
Wait, what?
How about those Bulldogs?
What's going on? They playing right now?
Nah, yesterday they played.
Oh, they got cooked?
Shutout, I think.
I didn't even, bro. I haven't even been paying attention, man.
What was that score?
Bro, my heart has been brutally stepped on since Notre Dame and Ohio State.
This is going way over Graph's head right now.
Oh, what happened? Am I missing? What am I missing, man?
Check your phone.
Fresno State don't even play till tonight.
I ain't talking about those Bulldogs.
Yo, content. behind the scenes stuff, man. Angel, my fantasy team is 0-3 right now. I fucking suck.
Oh, ask them who beat them last week, guys.
By literally like a point. Like,
3
come
points.
on, bro.
3 points.
Bro, like,
had I had Shawnee in there, you would have been smoked.
Burrow, come on, we go to my bench, bro. I would have cooked you. My bench, look, bro. Burrow has smoked me for 3. I've lost every game by 1 point, tenths of a point, 3 points because of Burrow, bro. So I'd have been 3-0 right now, dog. I don't even want to talk about fantasy football, man. That money is not going anywhere near me, man. Shout out to Zion. Yeah, I'm still not over that. Yeah, that was terrible, bro.
Oof.
Terrible, man. We were at our party. We were throwing the blackout.
Because we stood there watching that shit, and I was just like, oh.
Yeah, bro. That shit was absolutely heartbreaking, man. What's up, Hammer? You got anything going on today, bro? What you got going on, man?
Nah, man. We got the fantasy in the morning. I might drop something late tonight. It's just gonna be a quick hit. Just to start sit because there is an early game tomorrow morning for those that don't know. Falcons are heading to London to play the Jaguars. I believe it's a 9:30 Eastern start. So I'm probably going to drop a quick upload, just a start sit-em for those players. And I'm still over here doing homework, trying to get everything ready for tomorrow. So,
yo, Perk is stupid. Jimmy G and quadruple coverage. Name a better duo.
God damn.
Yo,
I don't do Chris. I don't do boxing, bro. Like to me, it's a dying breed. I watch UFC.
That shit is hilarious. Shout out to Mr. Casual. I think only fresh, homegrown, and smart QBs can prevail in this system. Jimmy is still stuck on 49er mode and doesn't have the arm, man. Ooh, I like that take.
That's actually a hot take. Like,
yeah, I like that.
And I do believe that was the reason they brought Hoyer in, was to help reacclimate Jimmy G to this system. So
yeah,
give it some time, man. Again, we're going into week 4. This is right now, as it stands, a must-win game, but we shall see.
Shout out to Joe, man. Graphk, quick thought. If AO4 is the future, then the Raiders need to find the best DE in the draft and give the farm for that guy, or use that Chan money. I'm going defensive tackle, Joe. I still look. You just took Tyree early on. You still got to give him a shot, man. You know what I mean?
And I was watching Texas before. Hold up.
And if anything, Joe, I'll go out and get. Look, I know it may not sound smart because we did it with Chan, right? Look, go get you someone in those mid rounds, a defensive end that may be able to get it done. But I think you still have Malcolm Kuntz on one more year, right? You have one more year of his contract coming out of the 3rd round out of Buffalo. I wouldn't use another first round pick on a defensive end. No way in hell. You need a defensive tackle or you need a shutdown corner. That's how I feel, me personally. Shutdown corner or that stout defensive tackle. That's what I want. Defensive end, I think you can find one in the middle rounds, or you can go get one. Who's some defensive end some free agents next year that play on the edge?
Guess as good as mine. I have to look that shit up. I haven't really paid attention to any of like this upcoming free agency class.
Maybe we can do a show here soon on the free agency class next year, even though it's hella early right now, and people are gonna cry like, "You guys already gave up on this team." Look, man, content is content. If you want to talk about some next year shit, then we're gonna bring that next year content. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Oh,
give me 1 sec. I'm actually gonna pull it up right now.
Okay, Brian Burns, Chowder. Okay. Hey, man,
if this shit actually wants to pop up,
absolute stud, bro.
No, I thought he was still under contract. Leonard Williams.
Oh, right here. Q got Chase Young, Brian Burns, Montez Sweat, AJ Spencer, and he's over there in Buffalo, right? And they still have Von Miller under contract.
I see Leonard
Ooh.
Williams, Carl Lawson, Marcus Davenport, Romeo. I can't. I'm gonna butcher
If
that.
Davenport could stay healthy, I would definitely take a flyer, but he just can't stay healthy.
Yannick, I'm not bringing him back. Chase Young, Danico Autry would be a free agent. What?
Okay.
Calais Campbell, Charles Harris, Dorrance Armstrong, Justin Houston, Nichols, no thank you. Frank Clark, Derek Barnett, Brandon Graham. Not bad. Dante Fowler Jr., Brian Burns, Smoot, Jordan Phillips, Montez Sweat.
There's a lot. I mean, there's some guys.
Solly will be back out there, bro. You're a guy.
Salute to Joe, man. Graphk and Hammer, keys to winning this game. It's a big one. Look, I got established the run game.
Yep.
Established the run game, bro. Like real talk. Like you gotta get the run game going now. This Chargers defense has struggled. They've given up a lot of ground game. In these past 3 weeks, it's time to run the ball effectively. If you don't want Jimmy G turning the ball over 2 or 3 times, and I hate repeating myself and saying the same shit over and over, you know what I mean? But Joe, I have to, my brother. You know what I mean? Like it's just you have to establish the run game. You have to, man. Get your tight ends involved, you know what I mean, in this game. You know what I mean? Short, intermediate passes, man. Try to eliminate the mistakes that Jimmy G is making right now. And you know, that O-line has to get the shit together in run blocking. You know what I mean? Been great in pass pro. Even Van Rotten, he's got crazy numbers. Pass pro, but he's been terrible. If you could put Alex Bars and Van Rotten together, it'd probably be the best offensive lineman in football. You take Alex Bars run blocking, and you take, you know what I'm saying, pass pro from Van Rotten, and boom, you have an all-pro guard at right guard in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that, right? So the O-line has to be able, you know, to block for the run game. Josh has to stop getting hit in the backfield. This guy has not even had a, you know what I mean, like opportunity to really run the football because he's just instantly running against the football, bat, smack, he's down.
Yeah, but at the same time, and that's another problem right now. Like, what the fuck is up with these halfback draws? Why are we doing these ridiculous delayed handoffs? Why are we not utilizing Jakob Johnson more? Even whether he's in front of Jacobs or if you're running a jumbo package, put him on the line as well. The dude could fucking block. I don't understand why they're not utilizing him the same way they did last year. But again, with Jacobs, we kind of saw the same thing last year. The first 3-4 weeks wasn't so great. Then all of a sudden, we saw the end result. Season's end, led the league in rushing. So
yeah,
maybe this is the week that he breaks out. But this offensive line has to step up tremendously as well.
Salute to my brother, man, John. Appreciate you, bro. Became a level 3 member. Salute, King. Salute my dog, man. Always supporting what we do over here, man. Let me see. Yeah, Miguel, I'm telling you, man. Hey, Wasted was laughing at me when I said run that eye, man. Hey,
Absolutely.
Run that eye.
I wouldn't laugh about.
Run that eye, man. Put Jakob in front of him and look, man. Let him crush, you know, these defenders, bro. Like, why not? What's wrong with that? And he said, Rotten Bars is the best guard in the NFL. Rotten Bars. I like that. Hey, Daniel, your guess is better than ours, brother. There's no reason why Trey Tucker has not
get over the line,
got more reps than that. You know what I mean? So, hey, Alex, I would love Jeffrey Simmons, but he just signed that big deal. Tennessee's going to keep him for a long time. He'll be a major part of that rebuild that they're going to have to do eventually down there in
Nashville.
Paul.
Convince him.
I talked to Paul yesterday. Actually, I gotta call him back. Let me see, man. But yeah, shit. We coming up on an hour and a half. You got anything for the people, man?
We'll see you guys tomorrow. 3:30, right?
Yeah.
2:30 your time?
Yep. Watch party.
Right.
Watch party.
You guys will have the simulcast, and you'll see everything on both screens, on both channels tomorrow. We got that rectified. So yeah, you guys are not gonna want to miss it. We'll have the scoreboard up and everything, and let's just have some fun and let's get this win tomorrow. And tomorrow morning, I want to say maybe 11. Actually, no, we'll do 12 noon Eastern because I know Wasted does the early morning show. We'll do the fantasy start sit 'em. We'll be taking your guys' calls and everything. So make sure to pull up to that as well.
Hey, Anish, look, I'm gonna be real with you. I hope it is Tyree Wilson. I hope he's the one that has the most impactful game because that means that he's improving and that means that pressure and that D-line is getting better because that is a major fuck up right now. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. We got to put pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So I'm hoping it's Tyree. But if I had to pick a rookie to have a big game for us tomorrow, I'm gonna go with Jacorian Bennett if he is active. I know he's been dealing with is it a hamstring? I believe. Is it a hamstring? Jacorian Bennett. He's been dealing with a hamstring issue, right?
Yes, hamstring.
Yeah. So, but if I had to pick, it would be Jacorian Bennett because I'm just not sold on what they're doing with Michael Mayer yet. Byron Young has done nothing with the limited snaps that he's had up to this point. Trey Tucker's not getting the ball enough. So I would go personally with the safest bet, and it'd be Jacorian Bennett. You know what I mean? Me personally. But I'm hoping it's Tyree. I'm hoping it's Tyree because that means that D-line is getting better. And I'm hoping that, man, that Michael Mayer ends up having one of these, 75-yard, 80-yard receiving games with a tutty, man, because that'll really boost that guy's confidence moving forward. We need our tight end, to get involved, man, because this sucks, man, not seeing that our tight ends, like you said, Austin Hooper, 2-time, Pro Bowler, man. Like why are these guys not seeing the football? It's just insane to me. Like this offense is just completely ass right now, asparagus, and it needs to get better, man. You know what I mean? It is vegetables right now. It is asparagus. But with that being said, y'all, once again, Chandler Jones was released today. It was about time. He's out of here. Prayers to him and his family. Bosa is now out, so they will not have their leading edge rusher. Khalil Mack will be out there tomorrow. But other than that, man, Derwin James not playing. Eckler not playing. So we have a very, very everything's in our favor to go win this game. But we're the Raiders. We always find a way to fuck shit up. I'm hoping that tomorrow we don't. We just find a way to go out there and win this football game because right now we are more healthy than them, and they're dealing with a lot on the defensive side of the ball. And Lindsley center out. That's tough for them. But we'll see you guys tomorrow for the watch party. Come pull up, watch the game with us, smoke a cigar, have a drink. We're going to be live from both of our channels, simulcasting like Hammer said, man. So stay tuned for that, you guys. And once again, we appreciate you guys as always. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Wipe them feet on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. And also go to my brother Hammer's channel, man, and hit that subscribe button. Also, OakLosVegas.com for the drip, WoodsonWhiskey.com for the GOAT whiskey, and PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raider related. We outro. One.
That's what I'm talking about.